Blob versioning is a feature in Azure storage that automatically saves previous versions of a blob every time it's modified or overwritten. Instead of losing the old content, Azure stores it as a read-only version that you can restore later if needed. This is incredibly helpful when you want to roll back changes, recover from accidental overwrites, restore corrupted data, and track file changes over time. Versioning works for block blobs in Storage V2 or general purpose V2 accounts. Think about a scenario where an app or a user accidentally uploads the wrong file over an existing one. Without versioning, that original content would be lost. But with blob versioning enabled, you don't have to worry. Azure automatically keeps the old version and you can restore it with a single click or command. It also works as a layer of protection against unintended or unauthorized updates, perfect for compliance, audit, or operational recovery. Let's get on the Azure portal and see this in action. Let me walk you through the Enable Versioning for Blobs section you're seeing on this screen and explain how it works so that you can confidently turn it on. You are in the data protection blade of your storage account, and right now you're looking at the tracking section. This is where you can enable blob versioning, which helps you automatically keep track of every change made to a blob. When you check the Enable Versioning for Blobs box, Azure will start saving a new version of the blob each time it's modified or overwritten. Think of it as a built-in safety net. Every time a blob changes, the older version is saved automatically behind the scenes. Just below the checkbox, you have two options. Keep all versions. This is the default setting and means Azure will keep every single version indefinitely. Delete versions after in days. You can use this if you want Azure to automatically delete old versions after a set number of days. This helps manage costs, especially if you don't need to retain versions forever. This feature is really useful when you're trying to protect against accidental overwrites, rollback changes, or simply track how files evolve over time. Once versioning is enabled, you don't have to do anything manually. It just works in the background, quietly preserving each version as your data changes. When you're ready, just click Save at the bottom of the page to apply your versioning settings. And that's it. Your blobs are now protected with version history.